I'm Ron Marshalsea, and this is your Sports Update. The football team took the short trip over to Westwood last Friday night and could not come out with the win. But Jack Dwyer did manage to do some damage, scoring 3 touchdowns on the night. As of the morning of October 24th, the Mustangs fell in the power rankings, but not far. They now sit at number 4 in the D4 rankings and are going up against Hopkinton, who sits at number 19 in the D3 rankings. The Mustangs host the Hillers this Friday night, kickoff at 7 o'clock. The field hockey team is now 16-1 with a 2-1 win over Westwood and a 5-1 win over Medfield. NCM covered the nail-biter of a game against Westwood live, and the commentary duo of Joe Pinola and Joey O'Connor got to talk with head coach Allison Dolliner after the game.
And here we have the winning coach today, Coach Allison Dolliner. Coach, congratulations. That was a close one. Westwood played y'all hard tonight.
Yeah, much closer than we would have liked it, but we'll take the win.
I tell you, it seemed like your offense had a lot of chances early on, and the Westwood goalie made a lot of big saves.
Yeah, she's good.
Did you like what you saw from the defense in the second half?
From our defense?
Yeah.
They were, they played hard. There were definitely, I think, all around that fourth quarter, there were a few mental mistakes. I'd rather us get them out of the way now, though, instead of next week when the tournament starts.
There we go.
Yeah, for sure. And from up here, Allison, it looked like in the first half you guys had a lot of breakout, fast break opportunities.
Yeah.
But it looked like Westwood kind of shut those down on defense in the second half. What did you see from that Westwood defense that kept this a close game in the second half?
They definitely adapted that second half. I think, they started playing us a little bit deeper, giving some more space so they could get the reads on those flattened through balls a little bit more. I think we kind of started, because they made such good adjustments, I think we started getting a little panicked and kind of didn't stick to our game plan. But we were lucky to come out with the win in the end.
So you got 2 more games on the schedule. The girls must be excited to play one more at home.
Yeah.
I guess you get senior night tonight and then Medfield.
Yeah, Medfield Wednesday. Medfield played us pretty good the first time, too. It was back and forth for much of the first half in that game. We scored, then Medfield scored. It was tied 2-2 at one point, and then we kind of broke out at the end. So we just got to keep coming out strong, keep coming out. As Kathy Shakoy always says, you got to score early and often. So the girls have kind of been using that motto. She said it to them on the first game of the season, and they've kind of been sticking to that all around. So that's kind of the game plan, what we try to do, come out and get the goals early and go up ahead early.
Sounds great. Well, we hope they continue to take Coach Shakoy's strategy there.
Yeah.
Norwood scored early and often today, and that was the difference.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, Coach, for joining us.
NCM was also at the Medfield game, where Shay Larkey, junior captain and leading goal scorer for the Mustangs, scored a hat trick to break a record that hasn't been touched for almost 10 years. With this goal, her 35th of the season, Larkey broke the NHS single-season scoring record. She scored another before the game was over to complete the hat trick, and she still has one more regular season game left. After the game, Larkey describes what the record means to her.
To me, it means a lot because it means I could really find the back of the net this season and help my team win some games, but it's really cool that we all did it together and we have a winning record. Well, I knew I was getting up there. I didn't have no clue what the record was, but I was not expecting that. It just makes me feel really good because I know that last year was a rebuilding year, and this year we were able to really bring everything that we had as a team and make something happen out of what we had. We're going to playoffs very soon, and we are going to make some stuff happen and hopefully go very far. Maybe state championship, that's maybe in the pictures, I hope so.
Other goals in the Medfield win came from Morgan Nauman and Emily Spadorsha, and with that win, the Mustangs are officially TVL champions and have gone undefeated against TVL teams this season. They have just one more game before the playoffs start, and they will be at Canton Friday the 27th at 3:45. The girls soccer team took on Hopkinton and Ashland this past week, but did not get wins in either game. They look to get back in the win column with their last 2 games, both away. They'll be at Westwood on the 26th at 6 and at Medfield on the 30th at 6:30. The boys soccer team also took on Hopkinton and Ashland this past week, but did not come away with wins. Their last 2 regular season games will be against Westwood on the 26th at 4 at home and against Medfield on the 30th at 6, also at home. Both cross-country teams will be running at 10 a.m. with 10 other teams at the Coakley course this Saturday, the 28th. The volleyball team went to Norton to face the Lancers and got back on the bus with a 3-0 victory, and Julia Alves and Isabella Morgan both stepped up for the Mustangs. 2 days later, the Mustangs hosted Medfield but did not get the win. Their final game of the season will be at Sharon Thursday, October 26th at 5 o'clock. And as of October 24th, the Mustangs sit at number 28 in the D2 Power Rankings. And that is all I have for this sports update. I'm Ron Marshall.